Welcome to Uncle Teddy Bear's Feast. Today, we are going to do another review. A Taste of the Town, as the other one is called. Today, this review is going to be about Marino's Pizza in Brandon, Manitoba. Now, I've eaten here quite a few times. I've ordered pizzas and taken them home, and I've tried a few of their other things, so let's get right into it. My name is Uncle Teddy Bear, and thank you for listening. So, let's set the scene. Picture this. You're driving down 10th Street in Brandon, nestled among the local shops, as there's a few of them around, is Marino's Pizza, an unassuming little spot that, from the outside, doesn't look like much. And if you didn't know, you probably wouldn't even think it was a restaurant. But it's cozy, it's inviting. The charm lies in the simplicity. Inside, you'll find a mix of people grabbing takeout and families gathered around for a relaxed dinner, enjoying their favorite pizza and other items. From the minute you walk in, you get this sense of comfort, almost as if being at a family gathering. Marino's isn't flashy. They're not gimmicky. They focus on what really matters. Great food, friendly service, and a homey, welcoming atmosphere. Marino's has been part of the Brandon community for years. Pretty much as long as I can remember. I've lived in Brandon on and off over the past 20 some odd years. And from what I can remember, Marino's has been around. It started with the vision of providing quality food with that homemade feel. Many locals have fond memories of growing up on Marino's, and over time, it's become almost like a rite of passage for Brandon residents. The restaurant has remained committed to the original recipes and high standards. Their goal has always been to serve authentic, hearty meals that keep customers coming back. You'll find a lot of long-time employees here too, and that consistency has allowed Marino's to build a loyal following. I being one of them. All right, let's talk about the real star here, the menu. Now, if you're a pizza purist, Marino's has got you covered with classic options like pepperoni, veggie, cheeseburger, more than you can even think of. Just going over the whole menu now, looking at things that they have. They have subs, pitas, which their pitas are comparable to panzerottis or calzones, made with their homemade sauce and pizza dough. But going back to the pizzas, they have gourmet pizza combinations like 4 cheese, Marino's Mexican, delicatessen, cheeseburger. The list goes on. But one of their favorites is the Marino's Classic, which is a meal all in itself. Fresh seasoned ground beef, mushrooms, pepperoni, salami, ham, mozzarella cheese, white onions, green peppers, bacon, and sour cream baked in the pizza or served cold on the side. This is their house special, and it is a damn good pizza, if you ask me. But if you're looking for something a little different, you'll find a few unique choices that only Marino's offers. Case in point, the Marino's Classic. And then they also have a mac and cheese pizza, which is Alfredo sauce base, penne pasta, mozzarella, and cheddar cheese. It's pizza done right. But needless to say, they also got other options. If you don't want pizza, they do have pasta, cannelloni, tortellini, fettuccine alfredo, chicken cacciatore. They have child sizes for the smaller ones. Of course, just like any other restaurant, they sell alcohol, which is sometimes if you have picky kids, you may need that drink. But I digress. So what are people saying about Marinos. I have had my issues a couple times, but I've also had issues where I didn't know there was issues. I called in for an order, and with their pizza, you have to specify, if you want fresh mushrooms or canned mushrooms. I didn't tell them that. They called me right back on the order and asked me if I wanted that. And I apologized. I forgot and told them I would like fresh mushrooms. Boom, done. So what are other people saying? Well, on places like TripAdvisor, Restaurant G, Menu Picks, the average rating for Marinos is 4.3 to 4.5 stars. Customers seem to love the portion sizes and the flavors, saying it's a step above your typical chain pizza. A lot of the reviews also often highlight the friendly service and the welcoming atmosphere. Personally, I have not had one complaint about their staff. And I agree with this, with what many of the customers do say, that Marino's makes them feel like family. But we always know that not every experience is perfect. Somebody can have a bad day, and without knowing it, is projecting that bad day onto another person. And a few reviews mention long delivery times. I've never had a pizza delivered to me from them, but that is a constant, especially during peak hours. Dinner time. They don't open until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, right when the dinner rush starts at most restaurants. And some customers feel that the staff weren't as responsive to complaints about the delays. But I will say this. If you know anything about Marino's Pizza, they do get busy. Sometimes you just have to wait. If you don't want to wait, it's easy. Go somewhere else. But here's the thing with all that. Most customers are willing to overlook these hiccups because ultimately the food quality and the community vibe win them over. For many, Marino's isn't just about the food, it's about the memories, the tradition, and the familiar faces each time they visit. So let's break down a few more menu highlights, shall we? There are some must-try items if you ever get the chance to visit Marino's. First, I'm going to say the Marino's Classic Pizza. A lot of items, but damn, it's tasty. It's the kind of pizza, to me, that reminds you why classic toppings are timeless. Lasagna is also highly recommended. Homemade and layered with just the right amount of cheese, marinara, and pasta. The ultimate comfort food. And if you're in the mood for something more experimental, then like I mentioned earlier, they've got the mac and cheese pizza and the Marino's pita. One of the things that sets Marino's apart is their commitment to the local community. They're involved in local events, support local charities, and often have specials or promotions around local festivals and celebrations. It's a spot where you might run into neighbors, coworkers, or even catch up with friends you haven't seen in a while. Many of the staff have been there for years, and there's a real sense of pride in what they're serving. Marino's is more than a restaurant. It's a place where memories are made. So what's the verdict on Marino's Pizza in Brandon, Manitoba? If you're in town looking for a laid-back, good time, Marino's is worth the visit. It's not just about the food, it's about the experience, the memories, and that cozy, community-centered atmosphere. Whether you're grabbing takeout on a Friday night, sitting down with family, or maybe ordering something unique like the macaroni pizza, Marino's has something special to offer. It's a place that keeps locals coming back year after year after year. On that note, thanks for tuning in to Uncle Teddy Bear's Feast today for another episode of Taste of the Town. If you're enjoying the show, please be sure to subscribe. And if you're ever in Brandon, Manitoba, don't miss the chance to try Marino's Pizza. Until then, be kind and Happy eating.
Uncle Teddy Bear in the electric chair.